Good day to you, partner. I'm Kei, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
Hey guys, we Solo here, aka the Skeleton King. So this isn't going to be my most exciting video, but it was a video that had to be made, and that's why I'm the Skeleton King and not just another Dorcas Humongous. Sad, so sad, there's some people out there who just don't understand. They don't have self-awareness. Don't have any self-awareness. Not the Skeleton King, though. Skeleton King's got a lot of awareness. Maybe not self, but a lot of aware. So good, so great. Anyways, this video, there's not much to talk about it, but basically Topwig wanted me to confirm how snapshotting works as of right now. And this is likely how snapshotting will operate once the patch goes live. So, as we thought, snapshotting will turn into something like Iron Golems exist right now. For those who may not know, Iron Golems do a gear check on every new game creation. That is a mechanic that's been in the game since Iron Golems persisted in between games. Now, I even actually made sure to check later that leveling no longer breaks snapshot, and it doesn't. So for anyone out there wondering where this place is snapshotting as of now, it's overall a buff to snapshotting, because in the old days, you could snapshot your skeletons, right? Or whatever summon it was, an Oak Sage, a Poison Creeper, like on the screen right now. But if you leveled up, they would recheck your gear and apply that to your current summons, okay? By the way, wolves and bears have their own mechanics. Just don't even worry about them. Just know they operate differently and still operate differently. And I'm not getting into it for this video. Maybe one day we'll go over it again in case there was a change. But that'll be like a whole nother video, because it's quite dense actually how those summons operate, and it doesn't even make sense. But anyways, in the old days, if you leveled up, it would break your snapshot. It wasn't too much of a problem. You could just put some of your gear back on. But when you were first fresh in hell, it was pretty annoying to have to do that pretty consistently. But you don't have to do that anymore. So that's already a buff to any summoner. Now summons persist in between games. But yes, there is a gear check. Well, guess what? Just having your gear on when you enter a new game is pretty simple. And if you forget, don't worry. Just make another new game. For anyone who goes, this seems like a waste of time, guess what? You don't have to snapshot. You never had to snapshot. I would say snapshotting really is most beneficial in budget. There's a lot of good uses budget to snapshot, like early key farming, early Uber farming. But even then, you don't have to do it. But you can always resummon your summons, or you can always put on your gear and enter a new game. This is going to be an absolute game changer for the quality of life for all summoners. And yes, so far I've shown Poison Creeper, I've shown Oak Sage. I apologize, I forgot that my stupid camera was blocking the life bar. I also noticed right now that my camera's slightly above the bottom of the screen, which is really, really, really pissing me off. Yeah, I'm just trying to flex and drag your attention to my shirtless body right now. I don't know. I don't know. Probably self-awareness, right, guys? Anyways, mages, archers, Poison Creeper, Oak Sage, Fire Golems confirmed to work as Erlen describes. They keep your current stats until you enter a new game, then they will check those stats. Now, there was even some talk about removing snapshotting entirely. As far as I know, that really wasn't much of an option. I don't know how much they were going to go into the game code. I don't even know how much they went into the game code now. I find all of this very interesting. It actually makes me think that if all summons work like Iron Golem, then Iron Golem actually avoided the on level up gear check. Or maybe Iron Golem is still affected by the on level up gear check. I don't know how these changes work. Do they go into an area and just copy paste stuff? Because if they just copy pasted Iron Golem, then summons should have done a gear check upon level up, but they're not. So I find that interesting. But for anyone do they? Wheat Solo, I thought you said they don't do that anymore. No, they don't. Don't worry. This is just me thinking about how this game operates and how the code designers figured out how to fix all this stuff. Maybe they created a new code and even applied it to Iron Golem themselves, or maybe just Iron Golems, funny enough, just never had a gear check upon level up. That might be possible. And for anyone going, well, Weed Solo, I really, really, really don't believe you. Well, don't worry. This last clip is going to be mages and archers in cows with like level 44 gear or whatever it is that I've had on the entire video. And then they're going to level up and they're still going to clear the cows at a relatively fast pace. So anyways, here you can see I've done it multiple times. I either entered a new game with no gear or from a game with no gear, put on gear and entered a new game. Everything works as intended so far. One of the interesting things is Fire Golems will be slightly affected more than any other summon because the Merc Aura will not affect you while you're inside town. So anyways, I'm just showing you that I had a lot of skills off. I went from like 44 to level 30. This is very tedious still. I don't have a Merc. Some of my mages and archers died. They're not even that powerful. But here I'm going to level up. And as you can see, I'm actually killing cows, right? Like this is relatively fast for 6 mages, 6 archers, and a blood golem. I level up and they still kill the elite. And then right down here, they're still killing these cows. I promise you, if I dinged and lost 14 skill levels on my mages and archers, they would not be killing this crap that quick. Well, guys, Skelly King out. GG.
Come and play with us. Come and play with us, Daddy.